Yes, this is Betzalel Edwards here. I'm going to open the window so I have a little more light. Oh, lots of light, yes. Okay, this is the Seer of Lublin. We're translating from his book, Divrei Emet, Parshas Shoftim. It is in the book of Deuteronomy, where it says, Tzedek, Tzedek, Tirdof. You shall pursue justice, justice. Justice, justice shall you pursue. Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai said, Oy vey, if the world isn't burned up from justice. So according to Nigle, oh, sorry, I forgot, many of you don't speak Hebrew. According to the revealed and clear explanation of the Torah that everybody understands, tzedek has to do with rachamim. Oh, I'm speaking Hebrew again. Justice has to do with mercy. So in other words, every time you do true justice, every time justice is served, it's an act of mercy. So let's say you got a 13-year-old boy in a Jewish village in his own land. And then you got some maniac Arab with an axe who runs after him and kills him. He's a baby killer, and he should be hung by the neck until dead. Oh, but our liberal, secular justice system says, oh, we can't kill anybody. You know what I say to that? Say you're a bunch of fools. Somebody's a bloodthirsty killer. I don't care if he's a Jew or an Arab. Kill him. Okay. Back to the Seer of Lublin. And the Seer of Lublin agrees with me too. Okay. Back to the Seer of Lublin. Tzedek is justice, right? So that is a masculine word. You know, they're words. They're masculine words and they're feminine words. You know, like tzedek would be a masculine word, masculine, and tzedakah is feminine. It has a hey at the end. Right? Tzedek, justice, masculine. Tzedakah is charity or righteousness. Okay. Okay. So masculine, feminine. Okay, so tzedek is in the masculine. It's as it is written. As it is written. As it is written. What is it? Justice shall go before you. It's in masculine. In another place it says, tzedakah will save from death. Justice will go before you, masculine. Justice will save you from death, or charity will save you from death, in a different usage, in different shade of meaning of the same root. Okay, one is masculine, one is feminine. But basically the Seer of Lublin is saying, you do a mitzvah, you give charity, and you acquire a lawyer. Not one of those bottoms-dwelling, scum-sucking, ambulance-chasing, waterlogged ambulance-chasing lawyers that you're used to, but a real lawyer who defends you in heaven, an angel. Okay. And then what is the name of that angel? Everybody wants to know, what's his name? Okay, so I'll tell you what his name is. His name is Tzedek. You give charity, and you get an angel named Mr. Tzedek, Esquire, to defend you before the heavenly court. And so the Seer of Lublin goes on and says, it is known. And whenever these Hasidic books say, as everybody knows, what it really means is, as nobody knows. It says that angels are called mighty ones. As in the famous verse, Ir Giburim Allah Chacham. Right? So it means the angel, the mighty angel, and it uses the. So in other words, that has to. And Giborim is mighty, and Gevarim, slightly changing the vocalization, means men, masculine. Okay. So yes. somebody gives charity, the angel named Tzedek goes before him. This is the justice of giving tzedakah. You gave something, you get something back. Even though truly when you give charity, it should not be expecting anything in return. And if you do it not expecting anything in return, you will have a defending angel named Tzedek on your behalf in the heavenly court. And everybody could use one of those. So give charity to worthy causes. And okay, so then if the verse in Isaiah says, if you share your bread with the hungry, or you bring the downtrodden into your house, and then it follows with many blessings, right? So if you break your bread with the hungry, that means giving tzedakah, then very well. And if you bring the downtrodden to your house, that means if you don't give tzedakah, you're going to be forced to bring the downtrodden into your house, meaning that in the old days it used to be, and even in some places today, probably in a lot of places in the world today, you all of a sudden the government knocks on the door and says, we have these soldiers, they need a place to stay, they're going to stay here, positioned in your house, you have to feed them, take care of them, and that's it. And if you don't, Okay, so in other words, in another example, that would be taxes, paying lawyers, paying for the car to get fixed, all these things. It's all decreed from the first day of the year, Rosh Hashanah. Everything you get is decreed from the first day of the year. Everything everything, all you make and all you lose. So the question is, you're going to lose a certain amount. You're going to lose $10,000 this year. You could either lose it by giving it to good causes. You could give to the poor and give to yeshivas, the good yeshivas, so people learn Torah. And you could give to good, poor, honest people who are working, who can't make ends meet. And you give that money away. Or if you don't give that money away, you're going to get $10,000 worth of car repairs and $10,000 in taxes and all together. Okay, that's what Isaiah is saying. If you share your bread with the poor, or you could bring the downtrodden poor into your house. So the Seer of Lublin is saying, so you could either be giving to the ones who disturb you, who you don't want to give to, or you could be giving to the ones you want to give to, good, honest people who need charity, or good, reputable institutions who need it. That's what the Seer of Lublin is saying.